Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's session we will discuss important artificial intelligence interview question and answer that can help you in many exams and interview. These include exams like GATE, UGC NET interview for the B.Tech, M.Tech and PhD admission, teaching job interview, campus placement for AI/ML roles, and also top level exams such as DRDO, ISRO and BARC Scientist post. Now let's start with a very basic question. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence or AI is the ability of machine to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. For example, when you ask the Google map for the fastest route, it does not just show a map. It actually analyzes traffic data, predicts delays and suggests the best path just like a human would think, but much faster. So in short, AI is all about making machine think, learn or act as smartly like human. Key applications are speech recognition, customer service chatbots, recommendation engine, natural language processing. Examples in daily life, voice assistant like Siri, Alexa or Google Assistant. Self-driving car that decide when to stop or move. Netflix or YouTube recommendation based on your interest. What are the misconceptions of artificial intelligence? First misconception is machine learn on their own. In reality, they are trained on the data using algorithm created by humans. Second misconception, AI and machine learning are the same. Machine learning is a subset of AI, not the entire field. Third misconception, AI will replace humans. But in reality, AI is designed to assist us, not to replace us. For example, in hospital, AI tools helps doctor quickly analyze X-ray and MRI scans. But the final decision about the treatment still comes from the doctor, not the machine. So AI is not here to take away our jobs, but to make our work faster, easier and smarter. What are some real life applications of AI? Artificial intelligence is already a part of our daily life. We are using AI in the field of healthcare, finance, education, transportation, retail and e-commerce, entertainment, agriculture, smart homes. For example, when you use Google Map, AI suggests the fastest route by analyzing live traffic. On Netflix or YouTube, AI recommends movies and videos based on your viewing history. In bank, AI is used to detect fraud transactions instantly. So AI is not just theory, it is everywhere, making our lives smarter and more convenient. What are the main branches of AI? AI has several important branches, each making our life smarter. Machine learning, computer learn from the data like Netflix recommending movies. Natural language processing, computer understand languages like ChatGPT or Google Translate. Computer vision, machine sees and interpret images like face unlock or self-driving car. Robotics, AI in machines to perform tasks like factory robots or surgical robots. Expert system, AI makes decisions like human, like medical diagnosis system. Speech recognition, computer understand spoken words like Siri or Alexa. Reinforcement learning, AI learn by trial and error like AlphaGo beating human at Go. What is Turing test in AI? The Turing test proposed by Alan Turing checks if a machine can think like human or not. If during a conversation you cannot tell whether it's person or a computer, the AI has passed the test. Example, chatting with a chatbot that feels just like talking with a friend. What are common AI applications in DRDO and ISRO? In DRDO, autonomous drones and robots, target recognition system, cybersecurity, predictive maintenance, decision support system. In ISRO, satellite image processing, space robotics, autonomous navigation, fall detection system, astronomical data analysis. What is the role of heuristic in local search algorithm? Heuristics in local search are like a smart clues that guide the algorithm towards better solution instead of searching blindly. Example, in 8 puzzle game, counting how many tiles are out of place help the algorithm know which move brings it closer to the goal. In another example, in route planning like Google Map, heuristics such as a straight line distance help estimate how close a current location to the destination. What are the different types of search algorithm used in problem solving? In AI, search algorithms are used to solve problems. There are mainly three types: uninformed or blind search, no extra information, just explore. Examples are breadth first search, uniform cost search, depth first search, depth limited search, iterative deepening depth first search, bidirectional search. Informed search or heuristic search uses heuristic to guide toward that goal. Example, greedy search, A star search. Last one, local search. Work with one solution and improve step by step. Example, hill climbing. Explain A star algorithm and its heuristic search strategy. A star is one of the most popular heuristic search algorithms in AI. It finds the shortest path to a goal using a smart cost function. By using the formula Fn is equal to Gn plus Hn, where Gn is actually cost from a start to the current node, Hn is estimated cost from the current node to the goal. If heuristic is accurate, A star quickly finds the best path. That's why it's widely used in maps, robotics and games. What are some different platforms for AI development? Some popular platforms for AI developments are TensorFlow, Google's open source AI framework; PyTorch, widely used for research and deep learning; Keras, easy to use library for building neural networks; ACI Kit-Learn, based for machine learning and data analysis; Microsoft Azure AI, cloud-based AI service; Google Cloud AI, powerful tools for AI at a scale; IBM Watson, known for NLP and enterprise AI solutions. These platforms make it easier to design, train and deploy AI models. What are the programming languages used for AI? Some popular programming languages used in AI are Python, most popular for AI and ML with libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch; R, great for the data analysis and statistics; Java, used in large-scale AI application; C++ for performing critical AI tasks; Julia, high-performance languages for scientific computing; LISP, one of the earliest AI languages still used in research; Prolog, useful for logic-based and rule-based AI system. Out of these, Python remains the top choice due to simplicity and huge AI ecosystem. What is the future of artificial intelligence? The future of AI is exciting and transformative. Autonomous system, self-driving car, drones and robots will become smarter. Healthcare revolution, AI will help in early diagnosis, personalized medicine and drug discovery. A smart city and IoT, AI will optimize traffic, energy and city planning. Enhance human-machine collaboration, AI assist will make work and daily life easier. Ethical and explainable AI, focus will grow on fairness, transparency and safety. AI is shaping the future where technology and human intelligence work together for progress. What are the types of artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is generally classified into three types based on capabilities: narrow AI or weak AI, AI that perform a specific task like chatbots or voice assistant; general AI, a strong AI with human-like intelligence capable of learning any task; super AI, hypothetical AI that surpass human intelligence in all areas. Mostly, AI today is narrow AI, but research continues towards general AI. Based on functionality, reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, self-aware AI. What is the difference between AI, machine learning and deep learning? AI, machine learning and deep learning are related but different. Artificial intelligence, broad field where machine mimic human intelligence. Machine learning, a subset of AI where machines learn from the data without explicit programming. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning using neural network to learn from large complex data set. In short, AI, ML and DL, each one is a smaller or more specialized part of the previous. How are artificial intelligence and machine learning related? Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. AI is the broad concept of machine performing tasks that usually require human intelligence. ML is a way for AI to learn from the data and improve automatically without being explicitly programmed. Example, a spam email filter is AI, but it learns to improve its accuracy using ML algorithm. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses neural networks with multiple layers to learn from large and complex data sets. Example, DL power technology like voice assistant, self-driving car and facial recognition systems. Key features: can extract the features automatically without manual feature engineering. Applications are image recognition, speech recognition, natural language processing, autonomous vehicles. What are the different types of machine learning? The machine learning is mainly classified into three types. First one, supervised learning. The model learns from the level data. Example, predicting house prices based on features. Second one, unsupervised learning. The model finds patterns in unlabeled data. Example, customer segmentation. Third one, reinforcement learning. The model learns by trial and error to maximize rewards. Example, training a robot to walk or play games. What are the different components of an expert system? An expert system has four main components. First one, knowledge base. It stores facts and rules about a domain. Second one, inference engine applies reasoning to the knowledge base to solve problems. Third one, user interface allows user to interact with the system. Fourth one, explanation module explain how the system reaches a conclusion. Example, a medical diagnosis expert system can suggest disease based on symptoms and explain its reasoning. Explain the hidden Markov model. A hidden Markov model is a statistical model used to represent systems that change over time, where the states are hidden, but we can observe the output related to those states. Example, a speech recognition, the actual spoken words, that is a hidden state, generates sound, that is observation, that the system analyzes to understand a speech. What do you understand by hyperparameters? Hyperparameters are settings or configuration of a machine learning model that are set before training and control how the model learns. Example, in a neural network, the learning rate, the number of layers and the batch size are hyperparameters. What is the difference between parametric and unparametric models? Parametric models assume a fixed form of parameters and a specific form for the function. Example, Naive Bayes, linear regression, logistic regression. Non-parametric models does not assume a fixed form. They adapt to the data, often with more flexibility. Example, K nearest neighbor, KNN, decision tree. In short, parametric models are simple and fixed. Non-parametric models are flexible and data driven. What is overfitting? Overfitting happens when a machine learning model learns from the training data too well, including noise, and performs poorly on a new data. Example, a model predicts the training data perfectly but fails on unseen test data. What are the techniques used to avoid overfitting? Cross-validation, feature removal, early stopping, more data, regularization, ensembling. What is natural language processing? Natural language processing is a branch of AI that enables computers to understand, interpret, and generate human languages. Example, virtual assistant like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant uses NLP to understand your voice commands and respond intelligently. Applications in daily life, autocorrect and predictive text in smartphones, voice assistant like Alexa, Google Assistant, Siri, recommendation system and customer service chatbots, sentiment analysis on social media. What is the difference between natural language processing and text mining? Natural language processing focuses on understanding and processing human language using AI. Text mining focuses on extracting useful information and patterns from large text dataset. Example, NLP, a chatbot understands your question and replies. Text mining, analyzing customer reviews to find common complaints. What is fuzzy logic? Fuzzy logic is a form of logic that allows computer to handle uncertain or imprecise information, unlike traditional true or false information. Example, a washing machine adjusts water and detergent level based on how dirty the clothes are, instead of just clean or dirty. What is the difference between eigenvalue and eigenvectors? Eigenvectors are special vectors that does not change direction when a matrix is applied to them. Eigenvalues are the scalar that stretch or shrink these eigenvectors. Example, in principal component analysis PCA, eigenvectors determine the direction of maximum variance and eigenvalue tells us how much the variance is in each direction. What do you understand by reward maximization? Reward maximization is a key concept in reinforcement learning where an agent tries to take actions that maximize cumulative rewards over time. Example, in a game, an AI agent learns to move in a way that earns highest point rather than just a random move. What are some differences between classification and regression? Classification predicts discrete levels or categories, while regression predicts continuous numerical value. Example, classification, email, whether it is a spam or not. Regression, predicting house prices based on the features like size and location. What is an artificial neural network? What are some commonly used artificial neural networks? An artificial neural network is a computing system inspired by human brain made up of layers of interconnected nodes, neurons that process information. Commonly used ones are feed-forward neural network, simple network with input, hidden and output layer. Convolutional neural network used for image and video. Recurrent neural network used for sequential data like text or speech. Long short-term memory, a type of RNN that remembers long-term dependencies. Radial bias function network, autoencoder used for data compression and feature learning. In short, ANN mimic the brains to learn patterns from the data for tasks like image recognition, speech processing and predictions. Explain the structure of a neural network. A neural network is made up of layers of neurons connected together. Input layer receives the data. Hidden layers process data using weights and activation function to find patterns. Output layer produces the final result or prediction. Example, for predicting house price, input layer size, location and number of bedroom. Hidden layer analyze patterns. Output layer predicted price. What is a rational agent and what is rationality? A rational agent in an AI system that chooses the action to achieve the best expected outcomes based on what it knows. Rationality means the agent always acts to maximize the performance measure given the available information. Example, a chess AI chooses the moves that maximize the chances of winning, not just a random move. What is game theory? Game theory is a branch of mathematics and AI that studies strategic decision making where the outcomes depends on the actions of multiple agents. Example, in a competition, two companies decide pricing strategies to maximize the profit while anticipating others' move. Components of a game: players, actions, strategy, and final rewards. Rationality assumptions: players are selfish and act to maximize their gain. AI application used in multi-agent environment where agents pursue goals like in chess or poker AI. What is Q-learning? Q-learning is a type of reinforcement learning where an agent learns to take the best action in an environment to maximize cumulative rewards without needing a model of the environment. Example, a robot learned the optimal path in a maze by trying different moves and remembering which action gave the highest rewards. What is the difference between a strong AI and a weak AI? Weak AI or narrow AI is designed to perform a specific task and cannot think beyond them. Whereas a strong AI, general AI, would have a human-like intelligence capable of performing any intellectual task. Example, weak AI, Siri, Google Assistant, recommendation system, facial recognition. A strong AI, hypothetical AI that can learn and reason like human. Currently, no strong AI exists in reality. Which assessment is used to test the intelligence of a machine? Explain it. The Turing test proposed by Alan Turing is used to assess a machine's intelligence. A machine passes the test if it can convince a human that it is also human during a conversation. It measures the machine's ability to think and respond like human, not just compute numbers. Example, chatting with a chatbot that responds so naturally you cannot tell it's a computer is an example of Turing test in action. What is computer vision in AI? Computer vision is a field of AI that enables computer to see, interpret, and understand visual information from the world. Examples: applications include self-driving car, facial recognition, and image search engine. Key applications areas are object recognition, facial detection, image classification, scene understanding, autonomous vehicle, medical imaging, security system. What are the Bayesian networks? Bayesian networks are the probabilistic graphical models that represent a variables and their conditional dependencies using a directed graph. Example, in the medical diagnosis, a Bayesian network can model the probability of a disease based on the symptom and the test result. They use a directed acyclic graph where a node represents variables and edge represent dependencies. Each node is associated with the conditional probability table that defines the likelihood of the variable given its parents. They are powerful tools for reasoning under uncertainty. How do Bayesian networks model probabilistic relationship between the variables? Bayesian networks model probabilistic relations using the directed acyclic graph DAG, where nodes represents variables, edges represents conditional dependency, probabilistic quantify the strength of relationship. Example, medical diagnosis. Suppose we want to predict if the patient has a flu. The variables are flu, fever, and cough. Edges, flu leads to fever and flu leads to cough. The network encodes the probabilities like probability of fever given flu and probability of cough given flu. Using this, if the patient has a fever and cough, the Bayesian network helps to calculate the probability that they have the flu. In short, Bayesian network combine with graph and probability to reason about uncertainty in the real world problem like medical diagnosis, weather prediction, and fraud detection. What is reinforcement learning and how does it work? Reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning where an agent learns by interacting with an environment to maximize cumulative rewards. The agent takes action in the environment. It receives reward or penalties based on the outcome. Over time, it learned the best strategy to achieve its goal. Example, training a robot to walk, a self-driving car to navigate, or an AI to play games like chess or Go. How many types of agents are there in artificial intelligence? In artificial intelligence, agents are classified based on their capability and decision making into 5 main types. First one, simple reflex agent acts only on the current percepts using condition action rule. Second one, model based reflex agent use internal state to handle partially observable environments. Third one, the goal based agent act to achieve a specific goal by planning ahead. Fourth one, utility based agent choose actions to maximize performance measure, that is utility. Fourth one, learning agent improve performance over time by learning from experience. Explain Markov's decision process. A Markov decision process is a mathematical framework used in reinforcement learning to model decision making where outcomes are partially random and partially under the control of an agent. It states possible situations the agent can be in. Action, choices the agents can make. Transition probability, likelihood of moving from one state to another. Rewards, feedback received after an action. Discount factor, a factor that reduces the value of future rewards, encouraging immediate gain or balancing long-term rewards. Example, a robot navigating a grid choices moves to maximize cumulative rewards while accounting for uncertainty in its steps. Thanks for watching. If you like this video on AI interview question and answer, please like and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for more educational video and interview tips.